Before you continue to see this interview, it's going to be about somebody who's right here next to me, Elijah Cossio. But I am making a call to Shinadu, Kiari, Trailer Truth, Bun B, Slim Thug, all of H-Town. Anybody that is seeing this right now, anybody that knows me, anybody that does not know me, who the heck is that guy? I need for all of H-Town and Texas show support to boy Elijah and get Ellen DeGeneres with this guy. This young entrepreneur deserves the shot to be at Ellen DeGeneres show, to be noticed, and for his story to be shared nationwide. Just why the nation? The world. So H-Town, the way we support everybody else, let's support Elijah. Peace. He is originally from El Paso, Texas. He's here with me. How old are you, Elijah?
I'm 14.
Tell that lens right there who you are and what you do.
I'm Elijah Cossio. I'm from El Paso, Texas. I'm 14 and I sell sweets.
A lot of people are going viral on Facebook and Instagram and any type of other social media. You're getting reached by people from all over the state, the country. Elijah, how did it all begin? I mean, you're barely 14 years old and you told me you've been doing this for like already 3-4 years?
Yeah.
So why sweets?
Well, it's something easy. It's good to make. People like it. They like sugar stuff. And you don't know whether you're going to be standing out there and people come from either barely eating or going out to eat and then coming back, you know, they want dessert. It's something good. And I know it'll attract kids' attention, so it's something good.
How did it start?
Well, it started when my mom was in the hospital, and that encouraged me to get up and help out around the house.
So you took it upon yourself to say, you know what, I have to help out.
Yeah.
At this time you were 11?
Like 12. I was like 12.
Wow. So you bake them yourself, right?
Yes,
What time? Like, how does your routine? Explain to me. How does it?
Usually it starts while I'll get home from selling. I'll usually either start that night or I'll make like half the stuff and I'll wake up around 5 or 6 and I'll make the other half of the stuff. That way it's all fresh. And I'll make it then, go to school. I'll get out, get home, pack everything up. My mom will take me and she'll drop me off. She'll wait there with me. I'll sell. I'll be out there for like 4 or 5 hours and I'll make about 100 and something bucks a day.
Wow, so you're not slacking on school. You're actually waking up earlier to make up for that time, to make time so you can have everything fresh because it's about quality,
yes.
Right? Did anybody ever give you any advice like, hey, you're going to have to do this and that, or did you just figure it out on the go?
Well, my mom helped me with most of it. She gave me advice. She was real happy with what I was doing. I had my brothers. They gave me advice, and they were real happy for me, and I was doing it.
Great. So, Elijah, I know it's been a crazy few days. Speaking with your mom, you know, in order for us to meet up and everything, if you can kind of like sum it up, how has the last 2 days of your life been?
It's like a dream. I'm going to say it's like a dream. It's something good. It's blessings. All those years of hard work, it's paying off. And I'm thankful for all my supporters and everything that's happening out there.
Elijah, I cannot even imagine when I picture you just said all those years of hard work, which literally they are. But you're, broski, as I call my close friends and family, you're 14. Like, it shouldn't be as big of a shock, but it is. It's like mind-boggling in the best way. You know, my hat goes off to you, which I don't take my hat off often in interviews. Well, actually, I never. But hey, it's just crazy. Me literally being here in your home, which I thank you so much for welcoming. Your mom too is behind the lens. She'll be on a little bit. She just doesn't like to be on it too much. But thank you, and it's crazy. Like this is the talk. Or like I click on YouTube, I click on Facebook, and there's this 45, 35-year-old millionaire telling me, oh man, you know, the last few years now it's blowing up and I'm coming up. But you're 14. Nothing makes me prouder. Nothing makes me more exciting than sharing this story. And man, I just have to give you all the plausible props that anybody can give you. And you're now officially, if you haven't noticed, backed up by H-Town. I don't know if you're from El Paso, but whether you like it or not, you're from H-Town now, and H-Town will show the love back, which I don't doubt it at all. Here in the description below, Elijah's Cash App, Elijah's address of where he's gonna be in the next few days, where he's gonna be as a regular, wherever you want to contribute. His Instagram as well is gonna be below, but you have to go through the right channels, right? Mom has to approve. There's no doubt about that one. But Elijah, And man, I'm telling you right now, I'm kind of freaking out because I'm asking this to someone who's 14 years old. Great example. If you could give advice to somebody who just comes to you, hey Elijah, you know what? I want to start this, but I don't know, or I don't think I have what it takes. Somebody just comes to you, doesn't matter the age. They want to start something. They don't know how. What would you tell them?
Well, I want to tell them it's what you believe, and you know you can succeed it if you can believe it. And as long as you have your family or yourself to back it up, you can do it. You can do it.
So, with that said, I mean, it's amazing how you're saying these words, and you're not telling me something you don't believe yourself. Where do you get all this like motivation, inspiration to kind of pump yourself up?
Family, supporters, everyone. I get it all from all the great compliments, all the people supporting me, blessing me, and just thinking of my mom, what happened. So I want to stay out of that and keep doing what I'm doing.
Good, man. It's truly, man, amazing. And you just to show that everything that you're saying is what we hear from grown-ups, but now hearing it, and like I said again, from somebody so young and somebody that has that concept, that mindset, is amazing. So Elijah, entrepreneurship at 14, killing it, getting. You were already on 979 The Box. Shout out to our boy hard buddy Chiari. You're already on Houston News. You're already on Univision, Telemundo. With all that being said, what does Elijah want? What does Elijah want to do besides just being a great entrepreneur reference right now?
Like what I want to do in the future?
Yeah.
I want to go, I know as soon as I graduate, I'm going to head straight in. I'm going to try and go straight to the military, do a couple of years. And when I get out of there, I know I'm going to do engineering in the military. But as soon as I get out of there, I know I'm going to go straight into culinary school. And I know that'll be good for me because I know the Army will pay for it. The Army would pay for the college, and that would help. I would be learning two things at once.
So besides being a great entrepreneur, you want to fight for your country, and you want to go to the culinary world. As I was talking to you already, and some of you know, I come from a culinary background, and music to my ears. Shout out to Chef Chris Shepard. Chris Shepard, if you're looking at somebody for a stash, Chef Ortega from Houston, James Beard Award winner. You're looking for a stash right there. Chef Roland Sosa from the Houstonian, great friend of mine. Shout out. Culinary world, Houston culinary scene. If you're looking for somebody to learn, that's looking to learn, that's looking to get their foot in the door, Elijah's right here. Please don't hesitate to contact them. Anybody from my culinary background, if you're willing to show my boy Elijah here the culinary world, he's up and ready for it as well. Your mom, of course you started this because you wanted to help out your mom, you want to help out your household and all that. It's a great relationship that you have with your mom. I applaud you for that. A lot of people forget how much their mom
means to them. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you can see anybody out there that's your age, that's younger, older than you, they don't get along with their mom, they don't talk to their mom, what can you tell them?
No matter what, moms are family. They gave you life. They're more important than anyone else out there. There is no one that can replace them, for sure.
She's gonna hate me, but we gotta know Miss Tina. I don't even know how I'm gonna keep going with this if she doesn't sit down right here and just tells us a little bit of how crazy it's been. So I'm about to do this. She's about to come in frame. 3, 2. Miss Tina, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you letting us in your home. Thank you for letting us speak to your son, which is, I don't need to tell you, hell of a kid, a role model. How does it feel? You being the reason that this started in the best way possible, and now looking at your son getting, calls and requests and all that.
And it feels great. I'm very proud of him. It's like I told everybody else, I've seen him. We've got to enjoy this side of him for his whole life. Now everybody else gets to see it. That's him, I raised that. I did that. I'm very proud of the man that I raised. I raised all my boys like that. Great.
Wow. How does that feel, buddy?
Good. It's happy, yeah.
We like it. Hey, and this interview seems a little weird to you. I can't explain it. I'm going to lose my cool on this one. We always talk about, we live this kind of systematic life, this kind of, work, sleep, get up, the same thing, repetitive. So this is the thrill you get, I get, and it doesn't make me more proud than getting crunk with them, right? Like we always reference, and I don't mean to talk mess, the celebrities, the artists, The locals are the celebrities. The people killing it on the daily. The mom's doing a great job. The son's doing the same thing in return for all the things that you provide for them as a parent. So Tina, talking about your kid, I know it gets you emotional. I'm trying to hold back too. Yeah, I do have a little son. I was just became a father in December. Little Enzo. I couldn't even imagine, like, you're like, maybe I'm foreshadowing my son to be somebody like you. And it doesn't make me any more proud to say that.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Man, hey, it's just to say the least. But a lot of times we come across parents that maybe they don't support what their kids want to do. Maybe they don't, you know what, son, don't bake that. I mean, you can do something else. You spend your time studying this, doing that. What would you tell a parent that maybe has a little tunnel vision and doesn't hear their kids and what they want to pursue?
You know, in all honesty, it starts with the parent. And I'm a fighter. But I've been a fighter since I was little. I raised my kids the same way. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it and you can't have it. There's nothing in this world that you cannot have or you cannot do. You can do anything. And if you fall down, get back up. Keep going. Keep going. Nobody gets it on the first time and nobody's perfect. I pushed all of them the same way. Especially him. But don't get me wrong, he's going to tell you, I'm always on his ass about school and everything else. Because school first. You know, I'm his mother. It's your education, then your hustle. That's your thing. But this is all going to help him when he becomes an adult. He just doesn't know it yet. You know, I showed all of them how to cook, how to clean, how to do everything. He can make you dinner. He can bake you sweets. He can do anything. And do his laundry at the same time. Don't let him fool you. Okay? So... but I showed them all that. Like I told him, everything that I put into you is for your benefit. It's not mine. I want you to be prepared because as we found out, anything can happen at any day. I can be here one day and gone the next. But at least I know when I left them with all that knowledge for them to make it on their own no matter what. For him to be independent. And that's what he is right now. If he had to be independent right now, he could be.
Well, how does that resonate with you? How does it feel?
I'm proud. Like for me, I'm so excited because at the end of the day, I'm so proud of the man that he is. But I still sit back and I'm like, wow, I did that. That's awesome. You know what I mean?
That was my work. That's because of me.
I did it and I did it by myself. But it's the same way. The same way that I push them and I show them, I did the same thing. They know because they've seen me. You know, when I was in the hospital, they told me I wasn't gonna walk. I walked out of the hospital in 2 weeks. Ask them. Échale ganas. And I fought myself. So I know what I raised because I've done it myself. There's nothing that they can't do. When we wanted to do the cupcakes, let's do it. Why not? If you don't believe in them, they're not going to believe in themselves. You have to push them. I don't care if he would have said, hey, Mom, let's try fishing. Okay, mijo, we'll try it. Give it a couple of rounds. Let's do it. You know? That's how you learn. You know, but if you don't believe in them, they're not going to believe in themselves. That's what I see. A lot of people, like they'll ask me about him. Why? You know, he still opens the door for women, for older people. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's respect. He knows better. Because if I hear him say something else, he knows he's going to get it. You know what I mean? That's discipline. And that's beneficial for him too. People see that. You cannot expect respect if you don't give it. It's really simple like that. But like I told him, you can be the CEO or you can be the guy making burgers at McDonald's. No matter what you do, put it 100%. Because even when you think nobody's watching, somebody's watching. And as long as they say, hey man, that guy works his ass off, it doesn't matter where you're at. You treat everybody the same. And you'll see. And that's what happens. You know? Him. I'm always pushing him. I'm always pushing all my other kids. As long as they know that there's nothing that they can't do in this world, and I'm in back of them, they can do whatever they want. Good. We're all for good. You know? Because in this world, it's crazy. You know? Yeah. You do not have a lot of good examples out there. So their example has to start at home.
Wow, so how many brothers and sisters do you have in total?
I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Okay. So what do they think of their brother now? Getting all this calls and everything.
Oh, they're happy. They're very happy. They're congratulating me.
So I you know what I really like, you know, just looking at it from outside, right? That relationship. It says a lot how you speak about your son. It says a lot how you speak about your mom and your brothers. And I like the thing your mom said, that if you don't believe in them, they're never going to believe in themselves. And that resonates a lot. I think a lot of times we focus so much and my son needs this schooling, needs this clothes, needs this sport, but the core values, kind of go in between our hands. And, no parent does anything with bad intentions, but I think sometimes and a lot of times and even in the professional world, we concentrate on the whole and wrong things. Morals, the foundation, that's what lets you build upon things, right? And that spoke volumes. If there's anybody as a parent right now, you're not supporting your kid, you're not believing in your kid. Whenever they try to do something else, you will have them and leave them with that toxic trait that they're gonna doubt themselves and they're not gonna ever finish anything or even begin anything. So I think it's very important that you're realistic to what your kid wants. What does he want? Is it realistic? Is this more of me coming out and me trying for him to do something that I couldn't do, but he really doesn't like that? We have to look at it from that angle as well. And I think you said you've always been a fighter. You taught your kids the fundamentals, and that's the difference between pushing a kid to do something you want versus doing a kid to push themselves to do anything they want to do for what they want. So that's a beauty on its own. Elijah, man, I don't even want to finish this interview to tell you the truth. That's how much I'm enjoying this. Right, literally, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm doing the interview, my favorite interview of all time that I didn't know I wanted to do.
Thank you.
Because it's so from the ground up. It's so from organic. It's so from here. It's like we say in some songs, it's so H-Town, even in El Paso too.
Yeah.
But anything that has helped you, besides your mom and your family and friends, anything that you read, anything that you listen to, that helps you generate more motivation, create more crunkness in your life to keep going forward?
Well, just my mom, what she tells me every day.
Uh-huh.
Most of my music.
What do you listen to? We're talking about that.
I listen to King Lil G, Little Rob, Mr. Capone. A lot. I listen to lowrider oldies. It's a lot of old.
Okay.
Etta James, Brenton Brown, a lot of them.
So tell me a story about this lowrider bike right here.
Honestly, I didn't even know it was gonna happen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was surprised when he came through. He had bought for me. He said, "Hey, I got a lowrider bike. Would it be cool if I dropped it off with you?" I said, "Yeah." I thought he was gonna ask for my address and take it. Instead, he dropped it off right there, and it was standing next to me the whole time I was selling.
Wow. So the random stranger saw your hustle, bought some baked goodies from you, and he said, "You want a bike?" Was it cool if I drop it off? He's like, "Yeah, sure." And boom, next thing you know, he drops it off, huh?
Yeah.
Shout out to Javier Cardenas, who was the individual who I know you didn't do it because for this, but shout out for giving him the lowrider bike, which is, as we say here, it's clean. It's very good. Man, I know I have a lot of folks in Cali. I know a lot of people in Cali are saying, man, they don't have good lowrider bikes. And say, what? Exactly. Yeah, there's a beauty on its own, definitely. It's legit. That's all I can say. So, lowrider oldies. You were telling me something that I really liked. I told you, why lowrider culture?
It's different than anything else. It's more laid back. It's something that people don't see nowadays, but it's more important than anyone thinks. It's big.
And then you told me it's for me it's something good, right?
Yeah.
What's the story behind the lowrider? Why the lowrider scene?
I was just born with it. I worked on lowriders in El Paso. I would help. It's just something I always saw different in my eyes than any other kid saw. They would look at games, I would look at lowriders. They would look at other stuff, I would be looking at wheels, rims, hydraulic systems. Anything like that would make me happy.
Wow. And my saddest moment of this interview, if people say, man, you know what, I want to not only buy some goods from this kid, I want to shake this kid's hand, where can they find you and what days?
They can find me outside on from Monday through Friday. You can find me outside at 99 Cent Store on Lawndale. Sunday you can find me on Broadway 210 at the Luchador wrestling match. This Saturday I will be out
on Old Galveston across from Chavez High School.
On Old Galveston across from Chavez High School.
The other way, on the description below, I'll post all the days and where he's usually at. I know some weeks are gonna be different now.
Yeah.
He has some compromising days. But with that being said, please don't hesitate. The cash app will be below. If you want to donate, I know he's not asking for any of that. But if you don't have cash on you, there's no excuse. You show up, cash app, boop, you do your thing, and then you get some baked goodies, which again, fresh, made from scratch, each and every day. Elijah, man, my man, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Dina, thank you so much for everything.
I just wanted to add that he's working on a sugar-free diabetic line of desserts. So I wanted to go ahead and let you know. It's in the making.
Oh, wow.
I want to give a shout out to Erica Gomez and Doman for supporting me. If it wasn't for y'all, and Dino, his crew, Dinah, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be up here. I wouldn't be out there going spreading around.
Good, man. It's important, right? To not forget and give the props. With credit where credit is due, right?
Yes.
And we'll definitely, you'll be seeing this as soon as possible. And once again, I always ended with, something and start motivation. But today, this interview, it's at a whole nother level. It's something that we don't see often. Let's just leave it at that. Peace.